Alright guys, so I know that you are probably don't want to watch this video. You're saying, oh, customer service, it's so boring, I can outsource it, who cares? You are broke, you can't outsource it. And if you want to actually make money from Shopify and not get banned by Facebook and Stripe, you need to watch this video and take the 10 top tips that I can give you about customer service, so you will be able actually to succeed on Shopify. Alright, just before we dive in straight to the tips, make sure to, of course, join the family, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you will not miss out any future content. As well as, if you want, follow me on Instagram where I post pretty much daily. And last but not least, if you want to download a full case study of my first winning store, check out the first or second link in the description below. So with that being said, let's dive straight to the tips. Tip number 1 is creating a separate dedicated email only to customer service. Now, I know that probably when you sign up for Shopify, you probably sign up with your personal email or some other email that you use oftenly, and you probably get tons of messages from any kind of services, things that you sign up with, bunch of spam, and you will not be able to actually track your customers' messages. Now, the number one reason why people are opening chargebacks and complaining on Facebook, it's because they didn't get a reply fast enough. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to set up a dedicated email that you're going to receive messages only about your customer service, and you will be able to quickly find those messages and answer your customers. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure that this email address is going to be used on Shopify. It means that you need to go to the settings, to general, and then you want to update your email address, that every email that comes to the support email is going to be forwarded to this dedicated email. And of course, make sure that you actually create a support email. When you buy a domain on Shopify, it gives you those two forwarding emails, which one is info and the second one is sales. Most of people that I talk with, they don't even know that you can make a forwarding email. So make sure you create a support email that will be forwarded to the dedicated one that you open for customer service. Tip number 2, which is supposed to be kind of obvious, you should check at least 2 times a day your Facebook, Instagram, and email messages. As I mentioned before, timing is extremely important, and it's going to significantly decrease the amount of any chargebacks, any other complaints that you can have if you actually will take a look on your messages. Every time that I open a new store, I always do that myself until I get to a point that I can't handle the customer service, which means that I'm already making money, and then I can actually hire a virtual assistant from the Philippines or a different country and have the customer service part outsourced. Tip number 3 is you want to make sure that you put your support email on your product page and also on your home page. I know that it's kind of obvious that you have your navigation bar when it says contact us, and you can also put it in the footer, but guess what? People are lazy, people are stupid. So you want to make sure that every place that you can put your support email, of course, don't put it everywhere on the website, but pages that are extremely important, like your product page and your home page, even though you have a contact us page, make sure you add your email address there. You want to give them a feeling that there is somebody on the other side of the screen, and if your customer actually has any kind of question or problem, there is someone to talk with. Tip number 4, this is by far one of the most important things, is lowering your shipping times. At the moment that you understand or you decided that, okay, this is a winning product, you see that you can be profitable and you already passed the testing phase, and now you want to start scaling, the first thing that you have to do is to make sure you have a solid fulfillment. Whether you go and purchase it in bulk and ship it to United States or Europe warehouses, or you reach out to a private dropshipping agent that will be able to lower your prices and fulfill your orders within 24-48 hours with a faster shipping couriers. Especially if you are selling to US customers, they are already used to get things within 2 days, within 1 day. Over 50% of Americans have a Prime membership, so they are already used to those fast shipping times. So as soon as you start making money, you want to outsource this fulfillment and make sure you have the fast fulfillment that you can have. Now, tip number 5 is you want to use Grammarly. It's a free Chrome extension. Basically what it does, it just fixing your any kind of misspelling or any kind of errors that you have in your typing. I'm not a native English speaker, and I know that my English is not that good, so I always when I write something, I always use Grammarly no matter what. Also on my website, when I'm writing the product copy, I also always use Grammarly. When when customers are going to see that your English is not good enough, they will understand straight away that you are not an English native speaker customer service. Now, I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but it's kind of turning customers off and lowering the credibility of your brand. All right, this is something that you're probably not doing, is actually reading the comments and comment back on your Facebook ad. Every single day, I'm going to and seeing all the comments, all the new comments that I have on my Facebook ad on the post, and I always make sure that I reply all the time to everybody that maybe asks something, maybe says something. I see most of people don't even reply to any kind of comment, don't help in the comments, or some of them just putting a link, buy here, that's it. You need to understand that when somebody sees your ad, he can see all the comments, and if he goes to the comments and see that you're not replying back, people are complaining on your Facebook ad, first it's going to decrease your performance of the ad itself, and second of all, you're probably going to lose conversions because of that. Now, in case that you have like a bad comment on your Facebook ad or something that you don't want other people to see, I highly recommend not to delete the comment. I'm not sure exactly if that is true or not, but from what I've heard, that if you delete comments from your Facebook ad, that can decrease the performance of your ad. So what I'm doing, I'm just clicking on hide on comments that I don't want to have on my Facebook ad. Tip number 7, always think about the customer experience and not on the profit. That, in my eyes, should be already obvious. You want to make sure that you give your customers the best experience that you can. If it is the customer service, the shipping time, and give them the actual feeling that they bought from a real brand. And if you need to refund somebody or ship out a new product for free, you need to do those things. One of the easiest ways to get free traffic, free sales, is by other people referring their friends. And if they are going to be happy from buying from your store, from your brand, they're probably going to recommend their friends, their family to buy from your website as well. This is by far one of the top and main reason why Amazon is the best e-commerce platform out there. All right, tip number 8, that is something that happened to me like really a lot, and my girlfriend as well when she started doing customer service. Do not ever let your emotions talk for you. Like, I'm telling you straightforward that you're going to get emails from really annoying people, and people that, you know, going to drive you crazy with like those stupid questions. Or let's say they just purchased the product, after 2 days they're opening a dispute on PayPal or a chargeback on Stripe, or they reach out to you saying, hey, like I ordered 2 days ago but I still haven't got my product, so I want a full refund. So although clearly you have your shipping policy and it's like 10-20 days, something like that, you're going to have extremely stupid customers. But you have to remember that you are talking as customer service rep. You never let your emotions talk for you. Even if you are angry, you are sad, you are disappointed, it doesn't matter. You always talk like a professional. In some point, if you can see that it's really affecting your emotions, your feeling, your performance in your business, so then consider outsourcing it. But if you don't have any money, you will have to be professional when it comes to customer service, and never ever let your emotions speak for yourself. Tip number 9, another great tip is to add a tracking page to your website. So all of my website, I have this special code. It's a free code that you can create a page on Shopify, install this code, and basically you have a tracking page on your website. After I create this page, I make sure to link it in my navigation in the main menu, that they always can track their order, also on the main menu and also on the footer. So that is extremely helpful when customers are emailing me and say like, where is my order, or I didn't receive it, or it wasn't delivered. So I always reply back and say, look, this is our shipping policy, and you can have a look on our website on the tracking page. Just insert your tracking number and it's going to show you all the details about where is your package and when it's supposed to be delivered. Now, if you want me to create a video exactly how to install this code, which is a free method to have a tracking page on your website, make sure you comment down below so I will make this video. But you don't have to create only this page. You also have like some free apps and paid apps that you will be able to create this page with them. All right, last but not least, tip number 10. So you want to offer a 30 days money back guarantee on your product page. Now, even if you are not going really to offer this 30 money back guarantee, that can extremely improve your conversions on your website, because if you think about it, this guarantee kind of gives the last push to your customer. After he already watched the product, he watched the video, he's like grabbing his head and say, oh, I have to have this product, but I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with this website, I'm not sure about the price. And then at the bottom of the page, you give them this, you know what, if you don't like the product, you can send it to us and get a full refund. So that small security for the customer customer, first is going to increase your conversion rates on your website, and second of all, people will be willing first to go and contact you and email you about if they have any kind of problem with their product, because they know that you have their back. This is something that I tested in my own stores, and it really helped to increase the conversions and of course having less angry customers. Alright guys, so these are the top 10 tips. I know that this video might be a little bit boring, maybe you don't want to watch it, or you think that it's not an important subject, but trust me, if you want to have a sustainable business that you can scale and keep growing all the time, you want to make sure that you are minimum doing those things. You can make like even much better customer service that I do, but this is the minimum that you want to keep in your business. I hope you enjoyed this video and you find it valuable. If you did, make sure you punch that like button, and of course don't forget to join the family and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you will not miss out any future content. As well as make sure to check out my Instagram where I post pretty much daily. And last but not least, of course, if you want to download a full free case study about my first winning store, check out the first or second link in the description below. So with that being said guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time my friends, peace.